ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. Namaste to all. Today is 16th December. 2 years back, my mother-in-law passed away today. She was a very pious soul. She has inspired me a lot in my life to do Agnihotra. And also she has been instrumental in my life. She has been instrumental in giving me or making me realize about Guru Bhakti. That's for sure. So when I was thinking today morning, like 2 years back, what had happened, how I did the Antyeshti Sanskar, these are Smriti Vritti, okay? There are two types of Vritti. One is Klishta Vritti, other one is Aklishta Vritti. Aklishta Vritti are those which will take you towards Dharma, which will take you towards Paramatma, which will take you towards Atma. Klishta Vritti are those which will take you away from Paramatma. So to remember the dead person, a person who has passed away, is not a sin. But remembering them and crying for them is a sin. But remembering them and taking inspiration to understand that we will also die one day is Aklishta Vritti. It is okay. So then I started reading Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati's Antyeshti Karma, where Maharishi has beautifully decoded Rigveda 10th Mandal 14th chapter. So I thought of putting those ahutis, some 7-8 mantra ahutis, and also Maharishi has explained. I will try to explain to you in English, from the English book only. You can also buy this book, Sanskara Vidhi by Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati. Very, very beautiful book. See, basically, when we remember somebody who is dead, we remember their body. I remember my mother-in-law through her identification, which is her body. But in end of the day, the reality is she was not the body. She was the Jivatma. So we must try to remember the pious qualities of that Atma which helped you in your life. Maybe some people would have, your relative also, mother, father, mother-in-law, father-in-law, anybody, they would have also given you dukh in your life. That is a different matter. But you have to remember their pious qualities and try to take inspiration in your life. And also pray to Paramatma to give them Sadgati. And also pray to Paramatma to give us Sadgati. So those are the bhavana of these mantras. Rigveda Dasham Mandalam Chaturdasham Suktam. Om Pareyi Vansam Pravato Mahirano Bahubhayah Pantam Anu Paspashanam Vaivaswatam Samgamanam Jananam Yamam Rajanam Havisha Dhuvasya Swaha. This is the first mantra. Maharishi writes, O Jivatma, God is called as Yama. He is the powerful master of all the creatures. He causes the sun and the heavenly bodies to be in motion within their respective tracts. Always serve him with devotion wherever you are. This is a advice to all the Jivatmas, even to the departed soul. We are praying to Paramatma wherever that soul is. Hey Paramatma, that soul must serve you. That soul must be in a position to serve you. That means that soul must be in a human body. Om Yamono Gatum Pratamo Viveda Naisha Gavyutirapa Bharatavau Yatranah Purve Pitaraha Pare Yurena Jajnanaha Patayanu Swaha Swaha Swaha. O Jivatma, God is Yama, the controller and the administrator of all the creations. He knows all the deeds of all the souls. So God will never do injustice. He knows all the deeds of all the souls, including our bhavana. Whether am I doing ahutis and recording the video to show off, or whether I am doing the ahutis with a samarpan bhavana, with the intention to, give some, let's say, give some remembrances or give some tribute to the soul which has passed away, that Paramatma knows. So he knows all the deeds of all the souls, both good and bad. His laws are infallible. Death follows these laws. The cycle of births and deaths cannot be violated or ignored. The forefathers went through it according to their desert, and all other creatures will tread the same path according to the consequences, that is, the results of their own deeds. So, this is a time to remember that one day we will also die. Today, I was seeing a shorts video. I literally, tears came out. I normally don't cry, but it's a US lady, 75 years old. She's working in some family mart or 7-Eleven something. So she's saying that the guy is giving some help. She's saying that, I've been asked to go out of my house by my children. My husband died 45 years back. I took care of my family. Now my children has deserted me. So she's crying, and then this guy, fortunately, is a fundraiser. So he raised a lot of fund and give it to her. And that was also recorded. And she said, I have never got any support from anybody in my life. This is a gift of God to me, she was telling. So what we must learn is we must never leave our parents, our ailing parents, our old age parents or in-laws. Suppose you do not have for example, your father-in-law or mother-in-law do not have a son, please be a son to them. Because I have lived a kind of son relationship with my mother-in-law, because my in-laws do not have sons, they have daughters. But that relation is also a wonderful relation. They also like to have a son who can handhold them and guide them in the right path. Of course, my mother-in-law showed me the path of my Acharya, but it happened that many times that I became their inspiration, especially my mother-in-law's inspiration to walk the path of Vedas. Many times she had told that because of you I am able to, I am getting inspiration. So it's always, you have to support your elders and family members and never leave them until your last breath. Om. This is the third mantra. Om Matali Kavyir Yamo Angiro Bhir Brihaspatir Rikvabir Vavridanah Yanscha Deva Vavridurye Cha Devantaswahannaye Svadayannaye Madanti Swaha. This kind of translation only Maharishi can do. I think I read the Brahmamuni Acharya translation also, but Maharishi's translation is out of the world. Maharishi writes in this mantra, Ho Jivatma. See, this is a learning to all of us. Some people derive pleasure in food and drinks. Most of us in this world, it's actually today, it is not some people, most of us, we derive pleasure in food and drinks. Paramatma says, others feel pleased attaining the knowledge and performing right actions. So are we feeling pleasure in performing the right actions? If we are pleased, having pleasure in performing the right actions, then Paramatma says that you are great Atma, you are Jivatma, and you are doing your right actions. The learned and the pious Devas, who are like my Acharyas, are pleased. They are always pleased, sharing their wisdom with others. Still, and further, others get pleasure in speaking the truth and in doing acts of charity. So we must seek pleasure not in food and drinks. Of course, we can seek pleasure, but to limited extent. We must seek pleasure in attaining right knowledge, performing right actions, going to acharyas and learning their wisdom. When they share their wisdom, we must learn from them, and also we must try to speak the truth to others and in doing acts of charity. This is coming in Antyeshti Karma, this mantra. The next mantra is Om Yam Yama Pratas Taramahi Sidangirobihi Pitribihi Sambidhanah Atva Mantrah Kavishasta Vahante Vahantavena Rajan Havisha Madayaswa Swaha. Oh Jivatma, you are called as Yama in this mantra. The previous mantra, Paramatma is called as Yama. In this mantra, Jivatma is called as Yama. Why? Because you are the master of your Indriya, you are the master of your senses. You can control it. So Paramatma says, attain this vast universe again. You must take birth again because you are going to die or you are dead. You are dead. Like in this case, my mother-in-law passed away. Attain this vast universe again to reap the fruits of your past deeds and to perform new acts again. Come to this world to strive in the company of the learned persons and the parents who always protect. See, come to this world to strive in the company of learned persons. See the Ashirvad. Mere taking birth is no use. Taking birth, and we must strive in the company of learned persons and also in the parents. That means the Ashirvad given in this mantra is when somebody takes birth, let their parents not pass away. Like, let the child not become an orphan. Because parents always protect, learned persons always protect. In your new life, acquire the right knowledge of Veda mantras which are praised by the learned and which enlighten devotion and yajna with the Havisha. See the Ashirvad? You have passed away now, you will go to the next birth now. And in the next birth, Paramatma is giving an Ashirvad. In your new life, acquire the right knowledge. Acquire the right knowledge of the Veda mantras. Right knowledge of the Veda mantras. Wrong knowledge of Veda mantras will not help. Why? Because wrong knowledge of Veda mantras, today so many books are available which mistranslates Veda mantras, but Paramatma says you must acquire right knowledge of Veda mantras. Thereby, and that right knowledge is praised by learned people and when and they will enlighten devotion and yajna karma within yourself. This is the Ashirvad of Paramatma. Such a wonderful translation by Maharishi. Om Mangiro Biragahi Yajnye Biryama Bhairupe Riha Madayasva Vivasvantam Huve Yaha Pitate Asmin Yajnye Barhishaya Nipadya Swaha. O Yama, as a soul dwelling in the body, you have control over so many things. What are the control? We have control over our mind, but we never control it. We have control over our intellect, means decision making, but we never take right decisions. So Paramatma says you have a control. You have control over so many things. Similarly, you have control over your life. You have control even over your lifespan. Ayu yajnena kalpantam, increase your lifespan. Although when I took birth, my lifespan is decided by Paramatma, I can overcome that. Paramatma himself gives grant in the Vedas that you can overcome the lifespan given by me. You can extend it by performing yajna. So you have control over so many things. Come again to this world as a result of your previous deeds. See, Paramatma will not give you any partiality. He will not give you any favor. He says, you have to come to this world as a result of your previous deeds. Enlighten yourself with sacred acts called as yajna and show the path of light to others. Yajna does not only mean putting ahutis. Yajna means paropakari karma. We must do paropakara to others. That is called as yajna, and show the path of light to others. We must take light from Paramatma and Acharya, and we must also try to show the light to others. This is Paramatma's instructions. We are praying to God with devotion, who is all light and the Father of the universe, that your next life may be perfect life for yajna. See, this is a prayer and dedication to, here in this case, my mother-in-law. Because she is related to me, I am saying my mother-in-law. But she is not my mother-in-law. She is a Jivatma. That is a Jiva. It's not she or he, right? But because she was related to me, I am saying, praying, Father of the universe, who is all light and Father of the universe, that your next life may be a perfect life of yajna. Means in the next life, attain an Acharya, attain the right knowledge of the wisdom and Veda mantras. These are all prayers given by Paramatma himself. You don't need to create new prayers for the dead people. The prayers are already given by Paramatma. See, suppose your mother is dead, your father is dead, your grandparent is dead. More than this, can you pray anything else? No, this is the highest prayer given directly by Paramatma. And further, next mantra is Prehi Prehi. Yeah. Om prehi prehi pati bihi purve bhir yatra nah purve pitarah pare yuhu ubarajana swadaya madantayamam पश्यासी वर्णम च देवम स्वाहा. कितना सुंदर मंत्र है. See the amount of knowledge here. O soul, tread on the right path of dharma which your forefathers and the learned elders have trodden since eternity. They have trodden since eternity on dharma. Then why are you doing adharma? Today we are all doing adharma, right? We must try to follow the path of dharma which is followed by our eternal forefathers. Forefathers since eternity. May you and your elders through sadhana, attain the divine bliss. May the Supreme Soul Paramatma, the just and the most merciful Almighty God, guide you to attain the supreme state of bliss which is moksha. See the Ashirvad given by Paramatma to the dead. We are praying here like that this parampara should continue. I am praying for the relation who has gone away. Similarly, somebody must pray for me when I am dead. So this parampara will continue. So everybody will understand the Ashirvad given for the dead person by Paramatma. We must not cry sitting in the corner of a room. I know, my mother-in-law's death have deeply impacted my wife as well as my wife's sister. I know that there, and also my mother-in-law's, my father-in-law. I know that, but that is not going to help us anywhere, right? This is what is going to help them also, help the Jivatma also help us. So similarly, if you are watching this video and your mother or father have died, passed away, try to come to Vedic path and take the shelter of Paramatma. And one more mantra, Samgachasva. Om Samgachasva Pati. Om Samgachasva Pitribihi Samyameni Sta Purtena Parame Vayoman Hitvaya Vadyam Punarastamehi Samgachasvattanva Suvarchaha Swaha. O soul, you have departed from this body. Come again to this world and get the company of a father and a mother. Acquire a strong and healthy body. Become the master of the senses and again do philanthropic works and live a happy life. Ultimate Ved mantra translation by Maharishi. See the Ashirvad given by Paramatma. He says you come again. You have to come again because you have done karmas. You have not done karma for attaining moksha. So you have to take birth again. And here he is giving Ashirvad, attain a strong, healthy body, become the master of your senses. And do philanthropic works, means do yajna, do paropakari karma, do seva to acharya, learn Veda mantras, do hard work, do adhyayan, and live a happy life. And next mantra, apeta vita. Om apeta vita vicha sarpathato asma yetam pitaro lokam makran. Aho bhiradbhiraktu yamo dadataya asanamasmai swaha. See, when you don't read Veda mantras for a long time, you will get out of touch. I have not read. Earlier I used to do continuous Rig Veda and 4 Vedas Ahutis, but for some time I have not been doing the Ahutis, so I am getting stuck. So we have to do everyday practice to be fluent in the Veda mantras. Ho Jivatma, go. Ho Jivatma, go. Having broken the ties of relationship from this world. Now there is no relation between me and my mother-in-law. The tie is broken. Go to the world you deserve as a result of your past deeds. Either you live in this world or you go to another world where you take birth in sun or moon based on your karmas. The learned and the experienced elders have declared the different worlds and the different species to have specific aims of life. The just and the merciful Paramatma make the dawns, the days and the nights for the soul still dwelling in the astral body to take rest. This mantra has more dimension to it. The Jivatma can take birth everywhere in this, means anywhere in this universe. And Paramatma has created this universe for us. Jivatma is also shown in this mantra. This is Rig Veda 10/14/9. So these 9 mantras are extremely important Veda mantras which are giving us inspiration to do Shubh Karma, which are giving a lesson to us also. Tomorrow I will die, right? Tomorrow you will die. One day we will all die. So we must learn that we will take birth. And if we are and one more secret, please understand, I am not too sure if my mother-in-law has taken next birth or not. Why? Because in some cases what happens, if the Jivatma has done good deeds and that Jivatma has to get another birth, other birth means other human birth. So the Jivatma will be waiting until the next parents are ready to do intercourse, thereby the mother can get conceived. Until such time this Jivatma will be in rest. Paramatma will already award the karma, but the next birth will be decided based on the couples, because Paramatma will not force the couple to do intercourse. So when the right time comes, for example, those two couples, they are Meda Buddhi Wale. They are learned brahmacharis and brahmacharinis, they have acharyas, they have their guru acharya as a vidwan. So that means in that house, if a Jivatma is born, that bacha, that beti or beta will become a Ved vidwan most of the time, more chances. So if a Jivatma which has died, sometimes it can wait more than 1 year also, more than several years also to get the right situation. On the other hand, sometimes a Jivatma can wait more time to get the highest punishment. That is also possible. So these are all rahasya of Paramatma. Indication is given by Paramatma in Ayurveda that 13th day, after 13th day, birth can happen anytime. But it is not meaning that on that day birth will happen. The suitable circumstances, when it is going to happen, then Paramatma will award the body to inside the mother's womb. So these are all the secrets of this Veda mantra. So let me put Purnavati and close the yajna or havan. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Nah Prachodhayat Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha. Bolo Sachidananda Gan Bhagwan ki jai. Bol mere Satya Shri Yogeshwar Maharaj ki jai. बोल मेरे श्री सद्गुरु महाराज की जय।